I say, I stamped and approved.
It's week 4 of the 2024 season. All eyes are on Jamar Chase. And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. It's the Bengals and the Panthers. And
it's the National Football League, presented by EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they enter play here. They come in 0-3 and in desperate need of a win.
And as a team, you start to feel a little bit snake bit. They need something good to happen right now so they know it's not just them. They think they have the makings of a good team.
Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the former Bengal, their second leading passer all time in a new uniform now, Andy Dalton. And they'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
And here are the key inactives for them in this one. And obviously, Charles, are going to be without some important names this week.
Well, hopefully those guys will be on the sidelines encouraging the guys who are going out there and helping them when they come off the sidelines during the game by giving them some tips on what they see and what they've experienced. That's true teamwork. And if you want to get to the playoffs, if you want to have a big push, you have to have that on your squad.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Now, this defense for the Bengals, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Passing, it's Dalton. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. Now the Bengals make their way out on offense for the first time, led by their 5th-year quarterback out of LSU, Joe Burrow.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
First carry here for Joe Mixon.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You look at this Carolina defense.
They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
They have tried all season long to fix all the things that they need to in the running game, and they have been successful so far. I'm wondering if this is a time to just sell out. Make sure you have 8 in the box every time and bring a 9th and sometimes even a 10th to try and stop them from running the ball.
Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn.
And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
Sanders is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Dalton. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground.
And he'll get this to the 32.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And Chase going to pick up a Bengals 1st down up near the 40-yard line. Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It was Charles Harris getting in there behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Again, it's Mixon. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow dancing to his left.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun to give to Mixon. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. But he lost 6 there on the 1st down play.
Here we go.
Burrow will throw.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Here we go. Mixon. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. Mixon again. And this time he'll work his way in. Touchdown Bengals. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. A 10-play drive that time. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Dalton and the Panthers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll begin this series with a give to Hubbard. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. Right back to Hubbard. And he powers his way up past the 30.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll get this complete to the rookie 1st-round pick. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. Touchdown, Carolina! Xavier Legette with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Panthers have regained the lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And Carolina scores to cap it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a 2nd and 10. Inside handoff to Mixon. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on the expected passing.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? That one complete to Legette. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Now 2nd and 3. Andy Dalton. That's caught. It's the tight end Sanders. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. And Dalton to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Panthers. Xavier Legette with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. He's had a good chunk of carries. Problem is for very little success. I don't want to put it all on his shoulders, but that's a big reason they're losing right now.
Have to be very careful that he doesn't start pointing fingers. Offensive line obviously trying. The defense has done a nice job against him today. When it's all said and done, it's all about the guy in the mirror. He has to get it done better going forward.
See if he can look and do some soul searching now. Here's Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Over the middle, he finds Higgins.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a first down.
Here we go.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. He will find his man Chase complete.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. First down now, but that clock rolling. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
From the gun on third down is Burrow. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Here we go.
They'll give it to Mixon, and he bowls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown.
Joe Mixon
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
68.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So it's happened. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow getting set for this next drive. The Bengals drive about to get going. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now. But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Now Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up fourth down.
Here we go.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And that's caught one more time by Boyd.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Here we go. Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow.
Looking deep here for Chase.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
This goes out wide for Mixon.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 41-yard line.
Here we go.
Mixing up the middle. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
A short throw there, pulled in by all.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Here we go.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. This is caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's a run with Mixon. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
Joe Mixon, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
To throw here, Dalton.
Short throw hauled in by Trimble.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. In motion goes the tight end.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now Dalton. And this throw is going to be incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Jones on the return. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Burrow will throw.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again.
Xavier Woods with a pick. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Dalton.
That one complete to Liggett.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Xavier Liggett.
35 yards.
And the Panthers have retaken a third-quarter lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And the lead is up to 5. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
And they go play action now. Burrow
over the middle. That's caught by Chase.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 6.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. The Bengals on 3rd down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They're going to look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
So the edge, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diamond catch. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. But now he appears to be in some pain. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here's Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
They go play action with Burrow. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Panthers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back.
An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4.
Andy Dalton.
That's over the middle and caught by Mingo. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Now Dalton. He's got Johnson.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here's Dalton. Got a man. That's Liggett. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Dalton.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Connecting with Johnson.
Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. Big 4th down here. It's Dalton.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Bengals have just about sewn up this football game.
First and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow down to a knee, and that should be the final act of this one.
And with that kneel down at the end of the game, partner, they now get to 3-1. This is a good football team we saw in this game.
It is indeed getting to 2 games above 500, and I know early on, while they said they wanted to win every game, they thought they would be solid with a 3-1 start, and here they are.
Yeah, you break your schedule up almost into quarters. Every 4 games and assess 3-1. Any team would take that.
So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ball game.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, But they do know that in the future, they've got to work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So for the Bengals, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.